What if your body is not what you think it is? What if it is more than flesh and bone? What if it is a living Stargate carrying the forgotten codes of Atlantis? Every heartbeat, every breath, every cell inside you holds memories that do not belong to this lifetime. They are echoes, Atlantean echoes, calling you to remember who you were before the world told you to forget. This is not coincidence. If this video found you, it is because your awakening has already begun. The Atlantean Stargates are opening, not in the deserts, not in the oceans, but inside your own body. And through them, the remembrance of your past lives, your hidden destiny, and your true power will resurface. For centuries, humanity has been programmed to believe memory only belongs to the brain, but the ancients knew otherwise. The body is the vessel, the Stargate, the bridge between lifetimes. Within you lies a forgotten code that, once unlocked, allows you to step into your ancestral power and recall lifetimes beyond imagination. This is not just a story about Atlantis. This is your story. And tonight, the gate opens for you. Activation. Whisper within yourself, I am the Stargate. I remember Atlantis. I awaken now. And if you feel it, write these words in the comments to anchor your remembrance and call others into their awakening.
Chapter 1. Awakening Ancient Echoes. Have you ever felt a memory that didn't belong to you? A sudden vision, a fleeting image, a face in your dreams you've never met in this life. Yet deep inside, you know it is real. These are not accidents. They are not illusions. They are ancient echoes, Atlantean echoes surfacing through your body, calling you to awaken and remember. Past lives are not imagination. They are written in your very cells, encoded into the stargates of your body, waiting for the moment of remembrance. And that moment is here, right now. The Atlantean Stargates are not buried under oceans or locked in temples of stone. They are alive within you, woven into the blueprint of your energy, your breath, your heartbeat. When these hidden codes activate, the veils of time dissolve and past lifetimes beyond this one return to you. Your soul has walked through golden temples of Atlantis, through halls of light where priests and priestesses once awakened to divine truth. Those memories were never destroyed. They were sealed, protected, hidden inside the crystalline rivers of your energy field, waiting for this exact era of awakening. And if these words reach you, it is because you are one of the chosen to remember. The echoes are not whispers anymore. They are turning into a call, a vibration, a pulse of remembrance that can no longer be ignored. The question is not if you will remember. The question is, are you ready to awaken? Activation. Place your hand over your heart and repeat silently. The echoes awaken within me. I remember Atlantis. I carry the code of light. Write it in the comments below to anchor your remembrance, and you will see how many other souls rise beside you. For when one awakens, countless others are activated.
Chapter 2. The Atlantean Blueprint. Atlantis was never just a myth. It was a civilization of light, built on sacred science, frequency, and codes that modern humanity has almost completely forgotten. At the heart of Atlantis existed a secret: the Atlantean Stargates. They were not simply physical structures made of crystal and gold. They were living technologies, vibrating with the memory of the soul. They were designed to awaken remembrance, to align the body with higher realms, to open the passage between past lives and future timelines. But here is what the world was never told. The true Stargates were never outside of you. They were written into the blueprint of the human body. Your spine is not just bone. It is the staff of light, the vertical stargate through which energy rises. Your chakras are not symbols. They are coded vortexes, sacred wheels that hold the hidden memory of Atlantis. Your breath is not only survival, it is the sacred rhythm that unlocks remembrance and reactivates the Atlantean code inside you. This is the truth. Your body is the temple. Your body is the Stargate. Your body is the key. And when you understand this, you will see why the ancients never feared death. They knew the soul could cross dimensions because the body itself carried the map. Every sensation of déjà vu, every dream of temples you never visited, every shiver when you hear the word Atlantis, it is not coincidence. It is the blueprint awakening in you, reminding you that you were there. The Atlantean Stargates were never lost. They live inside your cells, your energy field, your DNA. And once you unlock them, you don't just remember, you re-enter the current of power that was once your natural state. Activation. Whisper to yourself now, I am the blueprint. I am the Stargate. The code of Atlantis awakens in me. Write it in the comments below to anchor the remembrance and ignite the hidden technology within your own body.
Chapter 3. The Body as a Stargate. Look closely at yourself, not in the mirror of the world, but in the mirror of your energy. Your body is not a cage, it is a Stargate. Every breath, every heartbeat, every pulse of electricity in your nervous system is part of a hidden design. You were not made to forget, you were made to remember. The ancients of Atlantis understood this truth. They knew that the body was not only matter, but frequency. The skin, the blood, the bones, all were vessels of vibration. And when the right rhythm, breath, or sound was activated, the Atlantean Stargates within the body would open, revealing lifetimes, memories, and powers beyond time. Think about it. Your breath is the key. Inhale, and you're not just taking in oxygen. You are drawing in the sacred current of remembrance. Exhale, and you release centuries of forgetfulness, illusions that kept you blind to your true origin. Your heartbeat is not random. It is the drum of the cosmos inside you. Each beat is a code, a rhythm, a living memory of who you were across lifetimes. Your aura is not imagination. It is your electromagnetic field, the halo of light that carries the hidden memory of your past lives, the record of your soul across Atlantis and beyond. When aligned, these forces, the breath, the heart, the aura, become a Stargate. They open doorways not in the sky, but in the very fabric of your being. They allow you to step through remembrance, to awaken the code, to experience again the knowledge you once carried in Atlantis. The body is not just flesh. The body is the temple. The body is the Stargate of remembrance. Chapter 4. Memory Beyond Time. Have you ever walked into a place you've never been and felt like you already knew every detail? Have you ever looked into the eyes of a stranger and felt as if you had known them for lifetimes? That sensation, what the world calls déjà vu, is not coincidence. It is remembrance. You see, memory is not limited to the brain. Your brain is only a receiver, a translator. The true archive of memory is stored in your body of light. the crystalline field that surrounds you, the living stargate that carries every echo of your soul across time. The ancients of Atlantis knew this truth. They understood that memory is vibration. Every moment of every lifetime is imprinted as frequency, recorded in your soul's electromagnetic field. And when the right frequency is activated, past lives rise to the surface, not as fantasies, but as living currents of reality. This is why you feel drawn to certain places you've never seen. This is why ancient symbols stir something inside you. This is why the very word Atlantis makes your spirit tremble, because deep down, you have been there before. The Atlantean Stargates were built upon this principle, to awaken the memory stored not in the brain, but in the soul's light body. To remind you that you are more than a single lifetime. You are a traveler through eternity, carrying codes, lessons, and power from civilizations long erased by history, but never erased from your being. And now, the gates are opening again. The hidden code is pulsing within you, urging you to reclaim the memories beyond time. Memories of temples, star initiations, vows and powers you once carried. Your awakening is not about learning something new. It is about remembering what was never lost. Activation. Place both hands over your heart, breathe slowly, and declare within, "My soul remembers. My light carries the echoes of Atlantis. I awaken the memory beyond time." Anchor this by writing it in the comments below and see how many others recognize the same truth within themselves.
Chapter 5. Why now? Why now? Why are these Atlantean echoes resurfacing in you at this exact moment in history? Because the world has entered a threshold. The collective vibration of humanity is rising, and as the frequency shifts, the Atlantean Stargates within your body are beginning to stir. What was once sealed is unlocking. What was once hidden is calling to be remembered. This is not random. Your soul chose this era because the veil between lifetimes is thinning. The crystalline rivers of memory that were once dormant are now flowing again. The Atlantean code is awakening across the planet, not in books, not in ruins, but in living souls like yours. And if these words are reaching you, it means you are part of that awakening. You are not here by accident. You are not scrolling by coincidence. The remembrance of Atlantis is not for everyone. It is for the ones who carry the seed of memory, the ones who once walked in temples of light and promised to return when humanity was ready. Look around. The signs are everywhere. Dreams feel sharper. Synchronicities multiply. The same numbers, the same symbols keep appearing before your eyes. These are not meaningless. They are activations, guiding you toward your awakening. The ancients of Atlantis foresaw this moment. They knew humanity would fall into amnesia, but they also knew that in a future age, the stargates of the body would reopen. That time is not coming. It is here. That remembrance is not for tomorrow. It is for now. You are not waiting for the awakening. The awakening has already begun inside you. Activation. Whisper within. I was chosen for this era. I awaken the Atlantean code now. My remembrance begins today. Write it in the comments below and feel the power of countless others rising with you. For when one remembers, the entire field is activated.
Chapter 6. The Atlantean Stargates and the Collective Awakening. Your awakening is not happening in isolation. What you are feeling, the memories, the dreams, the sudden pull toward Atlantis, is part of something far greater than yourself. The Atlantean Stargates were never meant to open for one soul alone. They were designed for the collective field, for the moment when enough hearts, enough bodies, enough souls vibrated at the right frequency to trigger a planetary remembrance. And that moment has begun. You may have noticed it, people everywhere speaking of past lives, of synchronicities, of awakening codes hidden in the body. These are not trends. They are signs that the collective memory of Atlantis is reactivating. What you are experiencing within yourself is happening in countless others across the world, each one becoming a beacon, each one remembering a fragment of the whole. In Atlantis, the initiates were told, "When one awakens, the others will follow." That prophecy is unfolding now. You are not alone in this. You are part of a rising wave of remembrance that is reshaping the very frequency of the Earth. This is why your memories are surfacing, why the hidden code in your body is stirring. Your awakening is not only for you, it is for all of us. Each soul that remembers strengthens the field, amplifies the vibration, and pushes humanity closer to the threshold of transformation. The Atlantean Stargates are not ruins to be uncovered. They are living networks of energy, igniting simultaneously in the bodies of thousands, connecting us beyond borders, beyond time, beyond lifetimes. Together, we are rebuilding the field of Atlantis, not as it was, but as it was always meant to be. You are not just remembering your past, you are helping awaken the future. Activation. Declare silently within, "As I awaken, the collective awakens. I am a living Stargate of Atlantis. I rise and I lift the world with me." Write it in the comments to anchor your mission and feel the connection to countless others who are awakening alongside you.
Chapter 7. The Hidden Code in Your Cells. Inside your body lies a secret that science has barely begun to touch. Every cell, every strand of DNA, every spark of electricity running through your nervous system carries more than biology, it carries memory. The Atlanteans understood this long before modern science. They knew that DNA was not only a genetic blueprint for the body, but a vibrational archive of the soul. It was here, in the crystalline lattice of your being, that the codes of past lives were stored. Memories of lifetimes, initiations, and knowledge beyond imagination. This is the hidden code within you, and it is awakening now. Think of the chills you feel when you hear the word Atlantis. Think of the fire in your chest when you see ancient symbols or sacred geometry. These are not random emotions, they are activations. They are the Atlantean Stargates within your cells beginning to vibrate, reminding you that you are not just a child of this lifetime, you are a carrier of an ancient lineage. Your body is the vessel, but your cells are the archives. They hold the light of remembrance, encoded like invisible scriptures written by your soul across eternity. And when the right frequency touches them, through sound, breath, meditation, or even this very transmission, they awaken. The ancients called this process the reactivation of the crystal code, a moment when memory stored in the light of your body awakens, releasing not only knowledge of who you were, but power, energy, intuition, clarity, the unshakable knowing that you are more than human, you are eternal. This is why the world feels different now. The Atlantean code in your cells is stirring, vibrating, calling you to embody the wisdom that once built civilizations of light. You are not just remembering Atlantis, you are reactivating Atlantis inside yourself. Activation. Place your hand on your chest and whisper, "The hidden code in my cells awakens. I carry the memory of Atlantis. My DNA remembers."
Write it in the comments to anchor this awakening and watch how many others recognize the same fire in their own bodies.
Chapter 8: The Return of the Stargates. The Atlantean Stargates were never meant to remain silent forever. They were designed to awaken again, precisely in this age, precisely in this shift of time. Across the planet, the signs are undeniable. Ancient temples vibrate with unseen energy. Sacred sites hum with frequencies science cannot explain. The Earth itself is aligning with cosmic rhythms that mirror the very codes once held in Atlantis. But here is the mystery. These stargates are not only in the world around you, they are inside you. The return of the stargates is not about discovering ruins buried in the ocean. It is about activating the living portals encoded in your body, your aura, your DNA. The hidden code within you resonates with the planetary field. When the Earth shifts, you shift. When the cosmos opens, the stargates inside your cells answer. This is why so many are awakening now, recalling fragments of past lives, feeling drawn to Atlantis, sensing an invisible pull they cannot explain. The ancients foresaw this alignment. They knew that after ages of forgetfulness, there would come a time when humanity would rise again, when the Atlantean code would pulse back to life, not in stone temples, but in the bodies of those chosen to carry remembrance. And you are one of them. If these words ignite something inside you, it is because the stargates within you are reawakening. You are not waiting for the return. You are the return. The Earth is calling. The cosmos is aligning. The stargates are opening through you, around you, with you. Activation. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and whisper. The stargates return through me. I am the vessel of Atlantis. I awaken as the living portal of light. Write it in the comments to anchor the activation and connect with countless others who are rising into this same remembrance. Chapter 9: The Power of Remembrance. Remembrance is not nostalgia. It is not a longing for something lost. It is the reactivation of power. When you recall fragments of past lives, you are not simply revisiting memories. You are retrieving codes. Every lifetime you lived in Atlantis, every initiation you passed, every sacred vow you carried left behind frequencies that still live in your soul's field. And when you remember, those codes awaken. This is the true power of remembrance. It does not only tell you who you were, it shows you who you are. The Atlantean Stargates were designed to spark this remembrance. They were not portals of escape, but portals of return, returning you to the wisdom, clarity, and power that was always yours. When the hidden codes inside your body reawaken, you begin to carry yourself differently. Your intuition sharpens, your energy strengthens, your presence shifts. This is why the ancients never feared forgetting. They knew that at the right moment, remembrance would return as power. And that moment is now. Think about it. The déjà vu you feel, the dreams that linger, the sacred symbols that electrify your body. These are not accidents. They are the Atlantean codes of remembrance rising to the surface, not to trap you in the past, but to empower you in the present. To remember Atlantis is to awaken your own blueprint of light. It is to recognize that you are not powerless, not lost, not ordinary. You are an eternal being carrying wisdom that the world desperately needs right now. The past is not behind you. It is alive within you. And when you remember, you ignite the future. Activation. Place your hand over your heart and whisper, "Remembrance, is power. I recall my past lives. I awaken the Atlantean code within me. Write it in the comments to anchor this remembrance and witness how your declaration activates countless others into their own awakening.
Chapter 10. The Call of Destiny. You did not find this message by chance. It found you, because you carry the code. The Atlanteans spoke of this moment, when the echoes of the past would rise and the stargates of remembrance would open in the hearts of those chosen to awaken first. They called them the Keepers of the Code, souls who promised, before time itself, to return when humanity was ready to rise again. That is why you're here. That is why your heart races when you hear the word Atlantis. That is why your body trembles with déjà vu, dreams, and visions you cannot explain. It is not imagination. It is destiny. The hidden code in your cells is activating because the time has come. You are not only remembering for yourself, you are remembering for the collective. Your awakening strengthens the field of humanity, just as theirs strengthens yours. This is the Atlantean Web of Light, a network of awakened souls rising together to restore the wisdom of a lost age. Do you feel it? The pull, the urgency, the knowing that this is bigger than you? That is the call of destiny. It is the reason your soul returned to Earth in this lifetime. Not to blend in, not to forget, but to awaken, and to lead others into remembrance. You are not ordinary. You are not random. You are the living proof that Atlantis has never died. It has only been waiting, sleeping, inside the ones chosen to remember. Now is the time. The Atlantean Stargates are open, and destiny is calling your name. Activation. Breathe deeply. Place both hands on your heart and whisper, I am chosen. I carry the Atlantean code. I answer the call of destiny. Write these words in the comments to anchor your soul's mission and witness how many others rise with you, chosen for the same awakening.
Final activation, the Atlantean awakening. You have felt it through every word, every vibration of this transmission. This is not just a story about Atlantis. This is a remembrance of you. The Atlantean Stargates have never been lost. They have always lived inside your body, in your cells, in your light, waiting for the moment you were ready. And that moment is now. You are not watching this by accident. You are part of the chosen ones who carry the hidden code of Atlantis. You are the remembrance made flesh, the vessel through which ancient wisdom returns to Earth. But this awakening is not yours alone. As you remember, others awaken. As you rise, the collective rises. This is how Atlantis is reborn, not in ruins, not in myths, but in living souls who dared to remember. So take this moment now. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Feel your body as the living Stargate it was always meant to be, and declare with all your soul, I am the Stargate. I remember Atlantis. I awaken the code of light within me. Write these words in the comments, not just as affirmation, but as activation. For every time another soul speaks them, the field grows stronger, the gates open wider, and the remembrance spreads further. You are not alone. You were never lost. You are part of the Atlantean awakening. And this is only the beginning.